So hi everyone, my name is Parito Sharma and I'm back once again with episode number 2 of the Rise and Shine show by Sagoon. We all know that Sagoon today has 2.3 million users on board and we are growing absolutely every day. On this show, we feature some of the most incredible people around the world who have been with Sagoon, who have trusted the platform, who have trusted the vision and the mission of the founders, and not only have they invested their hard-earned money in Sagoon, but they're also really helping Sagoon expand around the world. In the same league today, I'm joined by Khem. He is currently in Australia. It's phenomenal that it was a totally surprise call for Khem for a simple reason that he was stepping out of a meeting and he absolutely had no idea that we are going to call him, but we did, and he was humble enough to actually take up our call. So Khem, thank you so much for joining us on the Rise and Shine Sagoon show, and I am totally thrilled to have this conversation with you.
Thank you very much, Paritosji. It is more surprising to me because I did not plan that I would get call from head office of India. Sagoon's head office, corporate office is in USA, and the main production office is India. So I got a call, and I keep my phones always open because I want to give more and more information about anything that I can share about, because as I am Sagoon investor, I wanted to keep my phone open, and if anyone asks me, hey, how is Sagoon? How does it go? All these things. So I can give as many information as I can. So all of a sudden I get phone call from India, head office. And Mr. Paritos, I would like to say thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share my experience as an investor of Sagoon. And I am so happy to share the beautiful panoramic view of Sydney Harbour. I am just here in Circular Quay Station. It's a train station, very famous for green food. You can see their harbour bridge, very, as program says, Rise and Shine. It's such a coincidence that the Opera House is in the back and the harbour bridge is over there. So you can see the Sydney Harbour with all the boats and cruise ships, and over there you can see the entertainment place next to that under the bridge. So you can see the beep 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 horn over there, because the ferry, it's a small thing that is called ferry in Sydney, that is connected to the different destinations.
Absolutely.
And I could show you behind me. One of my friend is helping me so that I can show much better view of Sydney. This is very lucky. Yesterday only I read that Sydney is the 4th in the most beautiful cities ranking. Number 1 is Florence of Italy. Number 2 is Vienna of Austria. Number 3 is Budapest of Hungary. Number 4 is Sydney. So my student, I show some of the panoramic beauty. I show you the train is coming over there, because such a nice and beautiful place here. I could show all the audience who are joining with us. And thank you, Paritos, again. Before we start, the questions and all that you asked me, and I would like to show you these 2 trains which will go, and then we will start much more clear talks and conversation, because I've been waiting here because I enjoy this myself, and I believe the audience also will enjoy the real natural, because all of a sudden we didn't plan, and I was on the way to some offices in the city. This is main Sydney CBD. CBD is Central Business District.
Sure.
And Sydney it is the heart of Sydney.
Okay.
60% of the people who visit Australia, they land Sydney first,
Okay.
and they visit other cities of the world.
Sure.
Sorry, of the Australia. So this is the main place, number one, circular key. So that's why I'm here. Now the train has already gone, so I am not disturbed much by the noise. So you can start a few questions you would like to ask me, please.
Sure, absolutely. So Khemji, thank you so much for showing absolutely everyone the beautiful city of Sydney. I think the view is incredible, and congratulations on the fact that you are in the world's fourth most beautiful city. I think it's totally incredible. So let's begin with this conversation. I think this is going to be a great one. Khemji, my first and the most important question to you is, I am sure that this video will be seen by thousands and thousands of people who are already on board Sagoon, and of course a lot of them who will join Sagoon very, very soon. Tell us about yourself. Tell us your journey of life and how did you reach Australia? What are you up to nowadays?
Thank you very much, Paritoshi. My name is Khem Pangeni. I was born in land of Gautam Buddha and Mount Everest. I visited many places around the world and many countries around the world. So I found South Asia is one of the best in the world.
Wow.
Nepal, India, Pakistan, Bhutan, all these areas, very, very beautiful. But there are other beautiful cities and countries around the world. We equally appreciate that. And I made my journey here to gain more exposure in my life. There are two values in the world, Eastern values and Western values. So I was born in Eastern civilization and society.
Yes.
So I thought to get more exposure, some more exposure of the Western value. So I decided 11 years ago to migrate here.
Wow.
In Australia, and I based Sydney since then. Despite visiting different cities of Australia, I mainly based in Sydney. So my profession back to Nepal, the country of origin of mine is Nepal. I'm proud of, and I was there, one of the youngest principal of a college.
Oh, okay.
I had 12 years total experience.
Wow.
Among that, 3.5 years was as a principal, 7
Wow.
years as a vice principal.
Okay.
So I gained the experience there, and with that experience, I moved over here, and I worked with some colleges here in Sydney and some consultancies in Sydney, and then I worked as an entrepreneur. I established some restaurants, and I sold it again, and I invested myself in some of the companies as a shareholder, and I joined a course for a day trader as a share trader.
Mhm.
So I did a course with one of the prominent institutes here in Sydney, and then I had 1.5 year course. After that, I started full-time share trader.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
yes, and I evaluated thousands of companies,
Mhm.
startup companies, and
Sure.
other companies as well,
Sure.
because I do buy and sell shares of different companies.
Sure.
Forex, I do CFDs, not only shares but also currencies, gold, silver. I do trade of Australia, Europe, America, worldwide, even Hong Kong. So, despite having all those experiences, I was starving to find a very beautiful startup company.
Mhm.
Beautiful in the sense that which has a possibility to do much better. I found Sagoon a very, very attractive
Okay.
and very, very meaningful reason,
Sure.
because in this current world, I find the social medias, a lot of social medias here, social sites here.
Yeah, of course.
You can see so many there, no need to name, but all of them know that.
Yeah.
But there are some of the bad experience we are facing. Currently, you can see the confidentiality has been compromised.
Yeah.
Your data has been compromised, and it has created some negative experience in the society.
Mm-hmm.
And people are starving to find something creative. I found
Correct.
something exactly the same, because Sagoon's number one motto is to share its income to the users.
Correct.
None of the other in the world, none of other companies, they share their income. So far as my knowledge, I may be wrong, but I haven't seen for sure any social media sharing their income to the users. But Sagoon does. So Sagoon's very world first concept to share its income to the users. You spend hours of your time with other social medias, but you don't get any single penny. But Sagoon has a vision to share its income with users.
Yes.
If you spend few hours, you get some money. Wow.
Correct.
So number one thing that attracted me. Number two is the product itself is very unique.
Okay.
It has my day. You can share your schedule and to-do list with your family members, with your staff, with co-workers, or with friends. And this is very important. And at the same time, you can share your to-do list as well in my day. And the other product I find, secret messaging,
Sure.
open secret, we can say that. So you can post your news, thoughts, ideas, problems, and solutions. And you can have a debate and have a healthy criticism of the bad things, and get it very much positive attitudes will help you to find solution of any problem.
Yeah.
And you can, more importantly, hide your name. And for the privacy reason, you can hide your name. My name is Khem Pangeni. I can hide that and post a message
Yeah.
so that I wouldn't be in target with someone else.
Sure.
Because in this society, some people have a bad, evil intention.
Yeah.
So if you are going to post something, you can hide your name, and with confidence, you can just post any question, message, or solutions, anything with confidence. So this is for the privacy reason. You can hide your identity and post the message.
Correct.
Number three, the product is that I find my day, good talk, my day, open secret. The third one is good talk. Good talk is more interesting because we are human beings. Sometimes we are tired, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are angry, sometimes we are sick.
Correct.
You can set mood according to the situation because we go through different kind of experiences in our life. Because life is not always made of roses.
Sure.
Lots of ups and downs coming and going in our life, daily life. So our mood also changes like the weather, like Sydney's weather. Sydney's weather keeps changing always. So our mood also keeps changing.
Sure.
What a wonderful, fantastic idea Sagoon has, that we can change our mood and just put there so that my friends, my relatives, other people, they will see, okay, my friend is happy, so we can joke with him. Okay, my friend is angry, so we should not joke with him. Or when I'm sick, they will show some sympathy. Such a wonderful, fantastic feature of my day, Sagoon, like my day, open secret, and more importantly is good talk. So all that is making me very much happy. So number three things, I could see as an investor, I could see the possibilities of Sagoon going to the really taking height. Like Snapchat, people invested $1,000. It became 1.2 million in 5 years. If you would have invested $1,000 in back 2012, you would have made 1.2 million in 2017.
Yes.
Can you believe that? This is the beauty of a startup company, having possibilities to do something better in the future. You don't believe it in the beginning. People didn't believe. People didn't believe in the beginning. But what happened? When one of my friend was in US, he bought Snapchat in 2012 and he sold it in 2014.
Wow.
But after 3 years, it became 1.2 million.
Wow.
And
incredible.
he was hitting his head on the wall. So what do I say to my all friends? You are not going to invest all your money in any startup company.
Of course.
But your 1 week income, your 2 weeks income or a month income, it depends upon your income and interest. So you try to invest something as a seed money. So who knows, one day it could be like a huge opportunity and we can be multi-millionaire. If not, it can be hundreds of thousands.
Who knows?
So if not, you can digest it, you can wait for some time. So because there is a one common saying, no risk, no gain,
Yes.
no risk, no gain, high risk, high gain. So
Yes.
I managed to invest in Sagoon. The money that I can digest,
Sure.
the money that will not disturb my day-to-day life,
Sure.
and I will be happy to take some risk in life, because who knows, one day people see invested in Bitcoin, they became multi-millionaire.
Yes.
Bitcoin started in 2009.
Correct.
And in 2018, in 2017 November, it was $19,700.
Correct.
One Bitcoin's value. Who knew it? If people would have known it, they would have invested at least $100.
Of course.
$100 would have made a multi-millionaire. So I would request all the people to take some risk in life, but that should be within your management.
Yes.
I wouldn't encourage people to take risk and they put themselves in a terrible situation. I request my friends, relatives, and all the people who watch this. So what would I like to say is, you invest the startup like Sagoon, because I share my experience with you.
Sure.
That I have evaluated so many startup companies with hundreds, more than 100 staff already, team members here, more than thousands, 3,000, 4,000 shareholders already, and more than 2 million users already.
Yes.
And having head office in United States and corporate office, production office in India and in Nepal and other countries also we are going to establish. I heard I'm getting update from Sagoon, and because I'm always in touch with them, with head office. So I've been just watching it. Such a wonderful progress. We have Android app already and going to have iPhone app soon within 2018.
Correct.
And the so-called, we believe, the game changer smart card, which is coming within 2018. And after that, Sagoon start earning itself and starts sharing with users. So that also coming within 2018.
Absolutely.
So, and when our Android app was launched by Sardar Kapoor in New Delhi, the big investors, Hindustan Times, made a decision to invest $5 million. Isn't it really great? Because they knew this is gonna be definitely up one day. So they decided, because they are just not making a decision in a second, but they evaluated it, they saw it, the possibility, and they did. So what would I request all of you? Yes, please go visit sagoon.com/invest just to have a look. Try to find out more details there. If you have any questions, you can ask. There is help center. You can write questions there. And each and every country, there are coordinators. They will also give their phone numbers to ask in help center. And then even if any of my friends, relatives, they can ask me by telephone, it can be from Nepal, it can be from Indian community, it can be from any community.
Sure.
All global citizens can invest. I can share my experience and knowledge, and if you have any questions, I will try to answer you. My phone number is 61 432280615. If you are going to call me within Australia, then 04322800615.
Incredible. So Khenji, it's really exciting talking to you for one simple reason, and that is that you have so much positive energy. You started all the way from the land of Buddha, and as you say, Mount Everest, Nepal. Landed in at Australia, especially, of course, you chose Sydney, and you've actually made your life on your own. Starting very, very small into education, and then of course you've grown now to be someone who trades about companies, who understands what financial risks to take, and of course how to really exponentially grow money by investing in incredible companies that are going to really change the future. I think it's amazing. Also, the fact that when you shared how you personally evaluated Sagoon from it being a smaller opportunity, to now being a company that has over 2.3 million users around the world. 3,000 plus people have invested in Sagoon, over $4.8 million in the past couple of rounds. And of course, we are very, very soon opening Sagoon's mini IPO in India. One big thing, by the way, that you said, and I'm totally a big believer of what you said here, is the power of South Asia, right? So India and the rest of the countries put together, we really have the capability. And that's my next question to you, that while you are there in Australia, do you actually see that a lot of South Asians, especially people from India, are really creating the future there?
Yes, very good question, Paritoshji. Thank you for that very important question that I was really willing to answer you. In Australia, the second biggest community is Indian community. Number one is Chinese community. Number two is Indian community. Number three is Nepalese community. So, yes, because these days Nepalese community has been growing strong, but India as a huge country, it has a second largest number here, and Indian people are doing very, very incredible job here. They are very successful businessmen here. They are very successful job holders here. They work from all levels, low level to highest ranking levels. And they have been wonderful businessmen from Indian communities. So what would I request? I have a lot of friends who were candidates in the parliament. The Gogra city I live, and next to that in Horseville city, there was a candidate, Chris. He was the member for Australian Labour Party. See, Australians, Indian community have been doing excellent here. So what do I request them? Please visit sagoon.com/invest, because it has main production office in India, and more than 70% of staffs involved in this company are Indians. Yes. Like you can see in Facebook, Google, and all other companies, they have 30 to 60% of employees from India.
Yes.
I ask you, Indian friends, that India is the second biggest in IT in the world. You are making other people's reach in the world. Yes. You are making Facebook, Google, CEO is Indian, you see. So that means you making other companies in a very successful manner. You are taking them in the height. Yes. Why don't you start on your own? It could be Alibaba of India. It could be Facebook of South Asia. It could introduce the land of Gautam Buddha and Mount Everest will be known as the land of Sagoon. Sagoon may introduce India, Nepal, and South Asia to the whole world, like Alibaba is introducing China to the whole world.
Correct.
So it could be Alibaba of India. So you please try to study, invest the money that you can plan, invest some money. If you cannot invest, just download the app, visit the website, and just give a try.
Absolutely.
And the Indian community that has been very, very successful here.
Yeah.
So as you have made a very good example, you have set a very good example to all the Indian communities. So you try to establish a company that is started by the people of South Asian origin.
Yes.
It's an American company established in America, but as India is the second biggest in the world, that IT talent we can use, the huge population of India, more than 1 billion population in India. If they give a try, this company Sagoon will go easily in the sky. That's why let's try to help something started by your own people, and it is making not only South Asia but whole world rich in social site field.
Absolutely. So Khemji, and that's the real passion, which is India, which is South Asia. And I think it is totally the right time for a global social network to emerge right from South Asia and of course spread around the world. My last question to you, Khemji, is I know you put in a lot of time and a lot of energy in answering my questions, but my last question to you is something very personal, and I think you would really enjoy answering it as well, which is, look, you were amongst one of the earliest people who were able to see that vision of the future and of course invest in Sagoon. Just the thought that what message would you have for so many people, especially in Nepal, your friends in India, any message that you would want to give them, especially in the local language? I mean, you can, if you want, you can always give them a message in Nepalese or in Hindi. I think it would be incredible for people to really see the fact that someone out of them who migrated to Australia 12 years back, even today is rooted to his roots and is really looking forward and inviting his own people to invest in the future.
Thank you very much. I can speak in Hindi because I have so many relatives in India. India and Nepal itself, they are brothers and they are neighbors. We are one family.
Yes.
So many things, similarities. So we speak Hindi language too. So I would like to apologize beforehand if I make some mistakes, because
right.
I have not been practicing all the time.
That's all right.
So मैं आप सब लोग को नमस्ते बताना चाहता हूँ. मेरा नाम खेमराज पंगेनी है. सारा इंडियन कम्युनिटी का मैं ये मैसेज देना चाहूँगा कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया लगायत विश्व में जो आप इंडियन ब्रदर्स से इंडिया से आए हुए लोग हैं, मैं आपको हाथ जोड़ के ये विनती करता हूँ, पहले sagoon.com/invest टाइप करके कंप्यूटर में आप वेबसाइट विजिट करिए और उसमें डिटेल देखिए कि सगुन का प्रोडक्शन ऑफिस इंडिया में है और इसका टीम मेंबर आपका दोस्त हो सकता है, आपका फैमिली हो सकता है. आपका दोस्त और फैमिली मेंबर नहीं है तो क्या, एक इंडियन आदमी है उधर. सो मोर देन 50 स्टाफ्स वर्किंग इन इंडिया. इसलिए आप इस सगुन को डिटेल में अध्ययन करिए और इसमें थोड़ा बहुत लगानी करके अपना भाग्य आजमाइए, क्योंकि कोई भी आदमी पहले किसी कंपनी का भविष्य गारंटी कर नहीं सकता है, लेकिन इसमें पॉसिबिलिटी बहुत ज्यादा है. तो आप लोग सारे इंडियन दोस्तों के लिए मैं ये शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा ये आईटी में इंडिया का जो साउथ एशिया का नाम आपने बढ़ाया है. सो इफ चाइना कैन मेक अलीबाबा, व्हाई इंडिया कैंट मेक सगुन?
करेक्ट.
इसीलिए तो सगुन आपका होम प्रोडक्शन है. इस आपकी देहाती फ्रेंड इसमें काम कर रहा है. इसीलिए ये अपना प्रोडक्ट विश्व में ऊंचाई में लाने के लिए आपका और बहुत फर्ज बनता है. इसीलिए मैं आपको फिर भी विनती करता हूँ, इसको थोड़ा बहुत लगानी करके ये इंडियन के फोकस कर, इंडियन कम्युनिटी को मुख्य फोकस है अभी. तो इसमें आपका ये फाइनल अपॉर्चुनिटी है, क्योंकि ये मिनी आईपीओ इस मूल्य में फिर मिलने वाला नहीं है, क्योंकि आईपीओ आएगा तो इसको बढ़ चढ़ के आएगा. इसीलिए आपका कोई प्रश्न है, कोई मेरा एक्सपीरियंस में शेयर करने को, आपको सहयोग करने के लिए रेडी हूँ. मेरा फोन नंबर मैंने बताया अभी, अब फिर बताता हूँ 0432284615 पर जस्ट विद इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया भरी में. और जो बाहर से करने वाले के लिए 614322841615. तो मैं आपको कैसे इन्वेस्टमेंट फॉर्म भरते हैं, कैसे मनी ट्रांसफर करते हैं, उसके मैं सलाह दे सकता हूँ. करना तो आपने ही करना है. हम कोई अमेरिका का स्टॉक एक्सचेंज से अनुमति लेकर विश्वव्यापी शेयर्स बेच रहा है. इसीलिए ये फुल्ली लीगल है, ये कोई स्कैम नहीं है. तो आपका कोई भी क्वेश्चन शॉक हो तो हेड ऑफिस न्यू दिल्ली इंडिया में, और स्वाति दयाल को फाउंडर है, और परितोष लगायत को बहुत सारे आदमी है उधर. आप उधर उसके भी डिटेल में जान सकते हैं. तो मेरा ऑस्ट्रेलिया के दोस्त सारा इंडियन कम्युनिटी के लिए और नेपाली में मैं बोल्न चाहता हूँ कि मेरो नाम खेमराज पंगेनी र म सम्पूर्ण नेपाली समुदायहरूले पहिलो राउन्ड दोस्रो राउन्डमा धेरै धेरै माया गर्नुभयो. अहिले तेस्रो राउन्ड भारतीय समुदायको लागि लक्षित गरेर खोलेको भए पनि पहिलो राउन्ड र दोस्रो राउन्डमा छुट्नु भएका र थप्न चाहनेहरूलाई फेरि पनि अन्तिम मौका छ. मे महिनाभरिमा यहाँहरूले फारम भरेर जति सक्दो इन्भेस्ट गर्नुहोस् र अनि पैसा ट्रान्सफर गर्नको लागि तपाईलाई केही समस्या छ भने कमनवेल्थ ब्याङ्कमा अलिकति समस्या देखिएको छ, त्यो लगायत अरू अन्य ब्याङ्कहरूमा चाहिँ कुनै सुकै ब्याङ्कबाट तपाईले फर्म भरेर पैसा ट्रान्सफर गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. त्यसको लागि तपाईले मेरो अघि दिएको फोन नम्बरमा फोन गर्नुहोस् र मैले तपाईलाई उठाउन सकिनँ भने पनि म कल ब्याक गर्नेछु र तपाईहरुलाई थरोली म प्रोसेसमा हेल्प गर्न सक्छु. किनभने सगुनले मलाई मेरो इन्भेस्टमेन्टमा कमिटमेन्ट देखेर मलाई कोअर्डिनेटर गरेको छ. त्यसको लागि चाहिँ यहाँहरूलाई नयाँ वर्ष 2075 को ढिलै भए पनि फेरि शुभकामना सहित मेरो मन्तव्य तपाईहरुलाई राख्न चाहन्छु. धन्यवाद. Yes, Parishtoshi.
So Khemji, thank you so much. I think this was incredible. मैं हिंदी में भी इनफैक्ट ये बोलूँगा, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आपने हिंदी भाषा में और नेपाली भाषा में हमारे सारे व्यूअर्स को ये मैसेज दिया है. आई थिंक ये बहुत बड़ी इंस्पिरेशन की बात है कि आज भी 12 साल बाद भी आप अपने रूट से जुड़े. वो अपॉर्चुनिटी सिर्फ अपने पास अपने कोट की जेब में रखकर नहीं चल रहे. इनफैक्ट आप लाखों लोगों को ये बता रहे हैं कि अगर मैं पैसा बना सकता हूँ, अगर मैं जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ, तो आई एम श्योर ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटीज लेकर कोई भी जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ सकता है और अपना फ्यूचर क्रिएट कर सकता है. खेम जी, थैंक यू सो मच मोर, because I know you have been standing at a train station in Sydney, at a famous train station in Sydney at 8 p.m. in the night. You've spoken to us for almost about 30-40 minutes. I thank you very, very much, because this the love and the affection and of course the vision that all of our investors they share with Sagoon. And I must tell everyone this, who is watching this show and who is going to watch this show, that Khemji became an investor first and then he liked the vision behind Sagoon so much, and he was seen his passion, that he actually started helping Sagoon with his time and of course coordinating how to grow Sagoon in Australia. So he is today also coordinating Sagoon's growth in Australia. If any Australian anyone out there from the Indian community, from the Nepalese community, any Australian out there, if you're watching this video, you can always reach out to Khemji there. He has shared his phone number multiple times. This is the passion, this is the opportunity, this is your time to invest in the future of social networking. My name is Paritosh Sharma. I am currently sitting in the Sagoon headquarters right here in India. And of course, I welcome anyone watching this video. If you are ever in New Delhi, India, come, please visit our office. We would love to host you here. Khemji, thank you so much for your time once again. Namaste and Jai Sagoon.
Thank you very much for giving me such an opportunity to share my feelings. And I did not expect to work as a team member of Sagoon. I was just investor in the beginning. As Sagoon evaluated my work, and they have given me the responsibility as a coordinator of Australia, and I am taking New Zealand as also coordinator for now. So I would like to say to all my friends of Oceania region, not only Australia, New Zealand, but the region is called Oceania, so that I've been helping now. So thanks very much for Sagoon again for giving me such a huge responsibility. So I will be learning and helping you guys all, and I always welcome your suggestions, feedbacks, and it is, after all, it is all our people company. It's not any one single person. It's not Govinda Giri or Kavin Sitaula or Indras Pangeni. It is the pride of South Asia.
Yes.
It is pride of whole world, because we are trying to avoid some negatives of the social media that we are seeing in the field, and creating a very optimum, very suitable, very appropriate social media experience, because we can do shopping, also we can do gifting also at the same time, which we cannot do in all the media, all social media until now. So that's why I would reiterate again that let's try to boost something which is very unique and very important for not only particular region of the world, but as a whole world. So I wrote one article in a newspaper and saying that Sagoon is a gift to the world social media.
Wow.
So I would like to read that, and so that article was published in the Nepali Times, that published in Australia from Nepalese community. Mm-hmm. So I wrote an article over there. I would like to request you to read that one. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, Khemji, and for everyone else watching this show, we will be once again back with one other investor. This is the Sagoon Rise and Shine show. I am Paritosh Sharma, your host. Thank you so much, and Jai Sagoon.
Thank you very much.